Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon. In this session, I am going to show you about high availability and disaster recovery or a replica setup on Azure SQL Server and how to do that so we can see all these things in the practical. Okay, let's start. Before going into the practical implementation, yeah, I uploaded some videos about the HADR point of view, means high availability and disaster recovery point of view. Means let's say, yeah, we have to cover this, but right now we are covering on the Azure platform, right? And I already covered from on-premises point of view. There is a always on setup, means there are three parts of it, and there is a log shipping, how to do that. Then there is a replication. So you will get in my previous sessions as well, and there is a database administration playlist available. You can go through that. Okay, so yeah, our objective is to the implement the how to implement it on a Azure platform. Okay, so what we need actually, first of all, I will explain the some mm, advantages of it. Okay, and then with some points I grabbed it from Microsoft website. Okay, and then there is a we will go through the one diagram so that you can understand uh, means how data is transferred from the primary to the secondary and what are the different factors we are going to cover that. Okay, let's see different points related to the mic I captured from there. So disaster recovery means provide a mechanism for the redundancy across the Azure regions. Means let's say we are replicating one database from one region to the another regions. So we have a highly available, means there is a, if there is a anything problem happen in the primary database, there is a disaster happen, then we will get that particular data from the secondary database, means or we can say as a replicated database, correct? And there is a secondary databases provide the database level recovery solution. Okay, then available to the configure single databases with the active geo replication or group of databases within a failover group, means this is nothing but the one failover group, and in that we can create it for one database or a multiple database depending on our choice. Okay, then next is the secondary database can also be used to provide low latency access replicated data, uh, to replicated data anywhere in the world. Means let's say one is UK, one database is in UK and another database in USA. So we can make the geo replication in between them, and so that we can get the data at any time and with the low latency. Got it? Then failure groups are a declarative abstraction on the top of active geo replication to simplify the management at scale. Means what it does actually, failure groups means suppose there is a one primary database and one secondary database, means we are doing the replica means of the primary database, and all the transactions are happen on the primary database will sync to the secondary database on the base, and on top of that there is a failure group, means there is a problem happen on the primary server. So means actually what it does actually in the background, uh, that automatically transfer from primary server to the secondary server, so it means we can perform the DML queries on this database. Okay, and this is nothing but the location symbol. Okay, then can be used for migrating the database to a new region. Yeah, that can be also helpful, means from migration perspective. Okay, and one more thing I have to say that, means reporting point of view also we can use this database, means all DML query, means insert update delete queries are connected to that, and there are some select queries from the application side, and here we are connecting to the reporting side, so there is no any burden on the primary server, correct? Okay, so I have to explain you about the diagram, correct? So yeah, this is the diagram. Yeah, this is the primary region, means let's say I am considering it as a UK. Okay, UK South or a UK North. Okay, and there is a one more region we are calling it as a USA. Okay, means what we are doing, we are transferring the data from UK region to the USA region. Okay, and my primary database is available in UK region. Okay, this is a SQL database. Means there is a I created the first of all one SQL server. In that there is a one database, and then I am replicating that database to the US region. Okay. So what we have to do here, we have to create the one server first, and after that there is a database. So whatever the transactions are happen in the primary, so it will be available on the secondary. And in this database, all the data available from the primary server, and the reporting point of view, we can use this database, or a highly availability point of view, we can use that database. Suppose there is a disaster happen with this database, then definitely we can access that from the secondary database. Okay. And I want to show you some different features about the failure group. Means failure group means there is a one endpoint, means there is a means from connection string point of view, application will connect to that particular failure group, means it is the first point of contact. So based on the primary region and secondary region, means who is the primary, so it will responsible for the DML queries. DML means, as you know, yeah, means data manipulation language queries, means like insert, update, delete. Okay. And select as well, means there is a, and we will go means that will route through the primary. Okay. And the next one is the, let's say, yeah, in that particular failure group, we configured, yeah, secondary server, so there will be a some select query come into it here. Okay. So what it does, actually it will traffic, means there is a, let's say, segregate the traffic, I can say, right? And then end user traffic is come at here, and application read write, here is the application read only. Why application is read only, means there is a read only listener, means there is a first point of contact. Okay. This is the failure group. Okay. And in that failure group there is a one primary, right? And there is a insert, update, delete from application side, so it will come at here. Okay. In this database. And there is a secondary is for the read only, means that particular failure group having uh, two things, means two URL. One is for primary, second one is for secondary. Okay. So secondary, it means there is a read only replica, means you will get all the read related operations from the secondary. Okay. Read only listener, you can see at here. And read write listener, it means there is a, you can do the insert, update, delete operation. So if you see there is a insert, update, delete operation, there is a thick line, and here is the read write listener, means suppose it down, then it will up. So such a kind of, means it is a geo replication. Why it is a geo replication? Because in world there are multiple regions, correct? And from that particular regions we can select, yeah, there is a one region to the another regions, we can replicate that database. Okay. Me say as here there is a primary region and it is the secondary region. Okay. So and if you want to failure manually, you can do the failure as well. Means suppose there are two scenarios, means first one, there is a real disaster happen in the primary region, so automatically it will transfer from primary to the secondary, and secondary will become as a primary. Second scenario is that, means there is nothing disaster happen. Okay. But I want to switch forced failure. So what I will do, there is a forced failure option available, so that it will act as a primary, means our traffic will be transferred, means insert, update, delete will act as a here, means secondary will become as a primary, and again means it will be a read write, and then here is the application as a application read only, means there is a, after that what it does, actually it will responsible for the insert, update, delete query, and then the secondary, means who is the actually UK database, will act as a secondary database. Okay. Means it is come as a primary and it will act as a secondary. That's why there is a some dashed line are showing at here. I hope you got the brief idea about this diagram, means how there is a primary region work and how there is a secondary region work and there is a failure group. Okay. So first of all, I want to show you there is a, yeah, here practical implementation point of view, there is a SQL Server one. Right now, I created the one SQL Server Storage POC dot database dot Windows dot net. Okay, and in that I created the one database as a HMSDB, and I have to create that. Okay, this is pending. and I am going to create in front of you. And there are two things. Means one is the replica and one is the failover group. First of all, we will look into the replica. Replica is nothing but the I am creating the one replica of that particular HIMS DB into the secondary server as a HIMS DB. Okay, this is the secondary server we have to create, and in this there is a database and it having the all the transaction at here, so it will be replicated at here. Okay, that is the replica point of view, and then we will go towards the failover group, and then finally I will show you what is the difference between the replica and failover group. So in the practical implementation point of view, you will also know, yeah, how they are differ from their own characteristics. Okay, so first of all we will go connect to the miss we will consider the replica first. Okay, and from replica point of view, there is a SQL databases. First of all, in go to the SQL server, and if you see SQL servers, so how many SQL servers I have? Yeah, there is a one SQL server and there is a only one database. If you see, there is a HIMSDB. Okay, click on that particular HIMSDB, and then there is a here there are some features of it, and if you click on here, so there is a TDD, then after that Microsoft Defender, automatic tuning, database, dynamic data masking, and there is a one replica feature. Okay, click on it. So what it said before of that, there is a means if you click on it, protect your data from disaster by creating the secondary in other regions. Means we are replicating the database. Okay, click on it. So create replica. Got it? Then click on here, and after that I'm going to create the SQL server, and here there is a we have to put the SQL server name. Okay, so I am considering this as a SQL server name, and I am making it as in US region. So instead of okay South Central US, I think it will be allowed. Okay, no, West US too. Yeah, we can make it as a in previously. Yeah, it was in UK South, so West Europe. Okay, we can make it as a India. In Miss there is a Central India, Asia specific. Okay, different region, right? And then use the both SQL Server and Microsoft Entra authentication. Okay, and then I'm going to set as admin here, and I'm considering Sagar. Okay, then click on here. Then yeah, I'm inserting username and password. Okay, SQL admin user, and I'm inserting the some password here. Okay, click on OK. Miss, right now what we did, actually we created the server, SQL Server Swaraj POC sec. Okay, review and create, and then database's name is the HIMSDB, and it is available into the Central India. Okay, and same database available into the this region. Okay, and they are showing, yeah, how much cost and all these things created. So same database will create in the secondary region. And the next thing is that I'm going to show you from the in SSMS. I'm connecting to the primary region first. Okay, okay, here SQL admin user, and then okay, first of all I connected to the primary region. Right, here is the HMSDB, and if you make a query, so there are multiple tables inside it. Select a star from tables. This is that tables. Okay, there are multiple tables at here, 30 tables around. And if I'm going to select the select star from patient, select top 10 star from patient. I think there are 5 lakh records something I available. If you make the count of it, count of one, yeah, 5 lakh something records we will get. Yeah, 5 lakh 20 records, correct? Okay. So what I have to do, I have to insert some data into the primary region and that is available onto the secondary region. Okay. So before of that, I have to check, yeah, secondary is available or not. Okay. So it is in the deployment is in the progress. Before of that, we will go to the second. No, first of all, we have to wait for that and then we will connect to that from the SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio. Okay. And okay. Yeah, the process is in progress. Till the time I am mentioning all these things uh, at here. Okay. And then password. Yeah, it is. Go to the home. Yeah, means deployment is done. Okay. Go to resource. Okay, it will directly redirect to the secondary one. And I am connecting to the here SQL servers, and there are two databases. Sorry, what two servers right now. Okay, and this is the primary one, SQL Server Swaraj POC, and there is a secondary prefix is added at the miss last, right? And you can see if you go on HMSDB and there is a features, so replicas is configured, protect your data from the register. And if you click at here, then you can see, yeah, there is a one secondary server, and yeah, there is a geo replicas HIMSDB, which is in the central India, and yeah, means whatever the tier. And if you can observe, there is a over policy, nothing. Okay, and it is the readable only, means replica state. Here you can't do the insert update delete query. Okay, but here you can, because it is your primary server in the North Europe. Got it? Okay. Then next thing, this is the POC point of view. Is it is the primary one and it is the secondary one. Yeah, miss, and I am showing you the as a replica point of view. Okay. First of all, what I have to do, I have to show you the connection, and then yeah, it will authenticate. And then yes, once authentication is done, then yeah, authentication is done, and you can see how many records at here. So it will show us as a 5,20,000. Oh, sorry, 5,20,000 records only. New query, click on here, and then yeah, database is not database name is same, means HIMSDB, but only the server is different. Got it? Here is the, you can see there is a C. Okay. After that, what I will do, I am inserting two records at here in the primary region. Where is that query? 1 minute. There is a here uh, SQL project and HMS project. There is a one insert script I created, HMS project, and insert data script. With the help of that, we can create a number of records. So I am going to the patient insert record. Yeah, here. Okay, and copy it, and then go to the here. And how much records I want to insert? Yeah, let's say 10 records. Yeah, visit copied by here 5 lakh 20. Okay, so I'm inserting it from 5 lakh 21 up to the same number. I'm going to the 5 lakh 50, means I'm inserting 30 records. So, and I'm doing that operations on the main primary region, because you can see there is a POC, not the actually secondary one. Here is the secondary one, and here is the primary one. Okay, so there are 30 records, and if you see the count of here, so there will be a 50, and in the second region you can make the select, so you will get 50. Okay, means all the data is available at here as well. Okay, and if you make the select star from patient order by created date time descending. Okay, 1 minute, I'm checking the column of particular miss date time flag. Okay, added date time. Yeah, so you can see there are some 10 records which is right now available, means I created right now. Okay, means 25th, and this is the time. Okay, and these are the some 5 lakh 50,000. Okay, sorry, 5 lakh 50. Okay, these 30 records I created today, and if I'm making as a 100, then some of the records are older. Means this is the read only replica. Yeah, there are some old record 21, and today I created some of the means these are the some new records from today itself. Okay, and if I'm going to update one record at here, so it will give us the facility. Let's try update patient set. I'm making it as a patient ID is equal to 5 lakh 50. Okay, and then I'm setting the name as a first name is equal to Sagar. Okay, if you are going to make this statement where, okay, yeah, why? Because here this database will act as a read-only database, so we can't do any insert, update, delete. If we are making the same query in here, so it will give us the means it will allow. Okay, so I'm, yeah, it is affected. Okay, so from select star from patient where patient ID is equal to this, right? Here is the same name is come at here. Means I can say from latency point of view, it is also very good, and we are getting data from the secondary database in a fraction of second. Yeah, we achieved first thing, means there is a replica database level point of view, but here we are not getting any connection string from the failover point of view. Means as I said in the uh, that diagram, there is a one is the failover replica, correct, and there is a one point and there is a second point, means which is the from connected to the primary, and one is the secondary. So we will get 2 points, one is the read only listener and one is the read write listener. So read write listener, it means the connected to the primary, and read only listener means it is the secondary one. So for that, yeah, we created the replica, but in that we are don't have any means here is the none, means no any failure connection point we are getting at here, right? So what we have to do from second replica point of view, what? from failover point of view, there is a I'm come at to the secondary server, and what we have to do, click on here. So if you see replicas, so there is a they will show you, but there is a failover policy, nothing, correct? So same thing go at here means on primary database. uh, I'm going to the primary database and go to the primary server. First of all, yeah, there is a SQL Server storage POC and there is a failover groups. Click here. So is any failover groups created? No, correct? And so what we have to do here, add group. There is a failover group we are creating right now, and there is a dot database dot windows dot net means there is a one listener we have to create right now, okay, means which will act as a one server, and with the help of that server we will connect to that means will connect to application will connect to failover group, correct? Failover group, and then failover group, yeah, internally it will decide I have to go with the primary because it having that particular configuration means that particular application will connect to the primary, insert update delete will happen. And then there is a failover group having the read only replica means from reporting perspective we can connect to the secondary means we will get two endpoints, okay. So let's see how we will get, yeah, in failure group I am calling it as a first of all, yeah, there is a SQL server POC and I am giving the name as a POC fail over, okay, FAILOVER failure, okay, copy it, yeah. And who is the server? Yeah, actually we already have a one server because in second region we created the one server, right? So I'm considering the SQL server Swaraj POC sec. Okay. So we already have the replica, we already have the server. So we are just binding them, right? And then create. Okay. It is initializing the deployment, and in the background it will create the two listeners. One is the read only and one is the read write. Yeah, wait for the some time. Yeah, failure group is created. Previously, there is a nothing, right? Failure group are a SQL Server feature designed to manage the replication and connectivity and failure the set of databases. So it contains database 0 of 1 because we didn't added any database till the time, okay. Click on that failure group and it will show us, yeah, there is a who is the primary region means primary database SQL server Swaraj POC, and there is a secondary is the central India means which is in the, and we got two listeners, right? One is the, yeah, this one, and second one is the this one, right? Copy it and then paste it, okay. This is the primary one means read write, and second one is the read only means there is a from application we are setting as a read only intent, right? So that point of view, from reporting perspective we can use the secondary one, okay, whoever is the secondary, so it will connect to that and then it is the read only, right? And then next thing is that, yeah, till the time we didn't any database over here. Yeah, here is the North Europe and here is our India. Okay. Then yeah, we have to add the database. Okay. Click on here. Then right now HMS DB at here. Okay. Then yeah, create sender by replica. I'm saying as a no, and then just select it. Okay. So what it does actually in the background, it will create the uh, as a added means there is a connection is happened, and if you see database within the group, so configuration details, and I'm just go to the SQL server here. What we have to do here, we have to save because we added the one database, right? So it is updating. Updating it means, yeah, it is the validating, yeah, particular the database is available and all the things are there. And suppose there is a no any replica behind of that, then it will create or a sync, means there is on secondary server, it will check that database is available or not. If not, then create the backup on that area region and then transfer the data logs, and then it will update. Yeah, and here it is just saying as a seeding. Seeding means it will check, yeah, there are the all the things are happening properly or not, means whatever the transaction is available in the primary, those are available to the secondary one. Okay, it is nothing but the seeding. Okay, then yeah, it is nothing but the customer manage, means we have a, as I said, there is a forced failure or a manual failure, so we can do that. Okay, so if I'm going to here again and then click on the failure groups, so and yeah, before of that, what I have to show you, yeah, if you go on overview, and then there are some options at here, and you can see failure groups is configured. Okay, you can go from here as well. Yeah, and there is a database selected to be added, nothing, database within a group. Yeah, there is a HIMSDB and secondary, there is a HIMSDB, and who is the server name? Yes, we are getting primary server is this online, and this is the readable one. Okay, right. Okay, then after that, as I said, we have to do the some failure or a forced failure, then you have to click over here. Then primary will act as a secondary, secondary will act as a primary. Okay, then if we have to remove any database, then same step. Yeah, here there is a, we have to click on here and then we can remove that, right? But I want to show you one more thing at here. Let's say here we are getting the replica endpoint, miss, right? There is a, if I have to connect at here, then go to the SQL Server, means SQL Server Management Studio, and we have to mention the password for that, means I am mentioned the same password for the primary and secondary server. Okay, so here I am going to paste same password. Okay, and then I can easily connect with the primary, means here as a, means SQL Server Swaraj POC failure. So from connection point of view, it is the first point of contact. Okay, because here we are going to do the insert, update, delete. And second thing is that this one. Okay, this is the read only intent, read only listener, right? And here we have to mention that, and then I'm inserting the password. Okay, and yeah, it is the secondary one, right? So if I am executing update query for the this database, means failure. Okay, and I'm making it as a new. Okay, it will happen, right? And then I'm going to select, yeah, this query on failure, right? Not the secondary, it is the primary one. If you overwrite, then you can see, yeah, and here you can see first name Sagar new, and same thing we will get from the here as well, right? And right, yeah, it is affected, and because, and I am going to update the same query at here on secondary. Okay, so it will give us the error like, yeah, miss, I am as a secondary one, I am not able to update that things because the database is read only. Got your point? Means there is a, and only here I can able to do the select. So from application perspective, this is the first point of contact, and this is the miss, as a reporting perspective, this is the secondary one. Means reporting point of view, you can use this. From application point of view, you can use this. Okay, and you don't need to mention, yeah, all the servers behind of that, because it will internally adjust, yeah, whatever running behind of it. Based on that, it will route the traffic, means who is the primary. So based on that, you, that particular server or a read write listener will direct to here and there. Okay. I think, yeah, Miss, hope you got all the answers of all questions. Miss, who is the primary, who is the secondary, then there is a replica, what is that, and failure. As I said, Miss, database level, you can do the replication, and then, but here we are not getting any endpoint. Okay. And in failure group, you will get the endpoint. Okay. So, and based on that, we can make the read write operation, right? We will get. Okay, that is the only difference between the replica and failure group. Actually, means, yeah, failure group is the important from the high availability disaster recovery point of view. Why? Because it will automatically failure. Means, let's say, yeah, there is a something happen within a primary region, so automatically it will route the traffic to the secondary one. No need to manually do that. Correct. But in terms of the replica, na, so in terms of replica, what it does actually, it will route the traffic from primary to the secondary one, but no any failure available. That's the very good, nice feature from the failure group. And yeah, it is come from the miss always on, because on premises we are using the always on. So if you know the basic concepts of all the things, then you can definitely, yeah, it is very miss, you can easily grab this information quickly. Yeah, we can stop at here. Okay, then thank you very much. Bye.